for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
「やっと自由になれたハムスターの顔」めっちゃ跳ねるハムスターの顔。
Oh, good lord.
あら、ハムスターの顔。探検したらあかんのかい、ハムスターの顔。話しかけようとしたら打っても歌、ハムスターの顔。
Mighty fine evening to you. I don't feel too good.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Between the eyes, quick with no pain.
I hear the circus is coming to town.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
All right. I'm a quit this job and live the easy life.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa now. Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's
動
right.
きカクカクやん、ハムスターの顔。
Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind Miss Van. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston? Deal.
Slow up.
Don't need to be burning so much powder, Mr. Marston. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him? Deal.
Come on.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
「ソダ音楽、ハムスターの顔」。 ハムはゲームに音楽いらんねん。ハムスターの顔。
Yeah, yeah.
Come on!
Yeah. You got a look that tells me you're not much in the mood for John. Let's just enjoy the ride.
Come!
Yeah.
Go! Come on!
Yeah, yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat! Whoa! Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
「アップにできないのか、ハムスターの顔。」
Yeah!
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
「ハムこの前、レッドデッド2クリアしたんだけど、ジョンの牧場じゃないよね。これ、ハムスターの顔。」牧場まだあるのかな、ハムスターの顔。 ジョンの牧場どこにあったっけ？ハムスターの顔。おじさんもいたはずなんだけど、ハムスターの顔。
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
John Jack, ハムスターの顔。
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind. Don't annoy me now.
当たっても歌、ハムスターの顔、水滴。
Let me guess, you didn't see me here, right?
You about to die, friend!
Not shooting.
What are you doing?
話しかけれないんかな、ハムスターの顔。
Mr. Marston, it sure is nice to see you back on your feet again. How are you feeling?
Oh, I've been worse. Man don't get to my age without a few scars.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. That's the foreman's office up ahead and the stockade, where we hold criminals.
That's good to know.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come on.
That's our general store if you need to pick up any supplies.
I think I'll pay my debts to you before I start spending any more money.
This is our horse corral. Paul's very proud of it.
I can see why.
You should watch us break the Broncos sometime. I'm sure a city man would find it fascinating.
I'm sure he would. Go!
There's the train station up ahead.
That must have its advantages.
You'd think, but the railroad always done more harm to us than good.
Come on. Whoa.
Whoa there! I don't have time to be waiting around!
Blow it up now. Come on. Come.
There's our barn. Survived many a harsh winter, that has.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Why don't we relax a minute before we head back out?
Sounds good to me.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Let's go.
探検したいハムスターの顔。
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. Another one for the pot? Thank you, Mr. Marston. Here's them all. Back up. We can check out the rest of the ranch.
うさぎ持てないハムスターの顔。
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on.
Giddy up! If it's not the rustler stealing our cattle, it's the rabbit stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. makes you mine.
Yes, you got one!
Come on.
Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop. Whoa! Come on, boys. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Whoa there! If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well,
腰に当たったハムスターの顔。
never done. Let's go. Come on.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. That coyote won't be back.
Yeah.
Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop. Easy now.
Sorry about that, old friend.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Whoa! Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up! This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy. I
走った方が早くない？
Get some sleep and
ハ
I
ム
will
スター
see you
の
in the
顔。
morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
"お風呂もあるかな、ハムスターの顔。
Some kind of parade. I heard tell the lone gunman come here to take out Bill Williamson himself. Must be a darn fool if you ask me. Learn something new every day.
Hello, mister.
Sheriff!
撃てた、ハムスターの顔。
You got anything interesting?
A despicable act! The abomination of this god's greener!
That was too close to my liking!
Big mountain lion down by the river killed another family. You reckon?
所持金どこに書いてるんだろ、ハムスターの顔。ちょっとひまわり摘んできま、ハムスターの顔。
Something big hanging in the air. Is it good or bad? It's the things you say. Honestly. Howdy. Well, hello.
お昼ご飯も持ってきた。ハムスターの顔。ご飯。
How are you? Hello. Delightful morning to you.
カクカクやん。ハムスターの顔。
Hello. You can't be too sick if you dragged yourself here.
Why, hello.
Ah, a serious customer. Excellent.
I don't trust that Jeremiah Somerset with his plans. I like some change, but not too much change.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new
お
variety.
金全く持ってない。ハムスターの顔。水滴。
Thanks a lot.
服とか買いたいのに。ハムスターの顔。
I hope to see you again. Not due to injury or illness, obviously.
I'm here to get
I'm a
paid,
doctor.
friend.
Don't kill me. What is this? How are you? Well, I never. What in hell? Sheriff, get your ass over here.
あら当たった。ハムスターの顔。
Excuse me, mister.
I ain't paid for sheriffing. That's your job.
Stop shooting at me!
You know why? Because you ain't smart enough. I'm gonna take you down, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you. You're done.
Is this place turning into Blackwater?
Might as well admit. Follow me. Give yourself up. We can end this piece.
You know what comes next, outlaw?
Let's move out.
You save yourself now, boy. Follow me. Let me guess. You won't go the hard way. Go ahead. Go out. I don't lie around doing stuff. Oh, not again.
血に肩もカクカク、ハムスターの顔。
Well, that's not new.
チンダラセーブしたとこからスタートかな、ハムスターの顔。
Hello there.
I believe the new Storm Spider has a reaction to the love that unprotected. That's what they're all saying.
懸賞金もリセットされたかな、ハムスターの顔。どこで見るん、ハムスターの顔、水滴。
But not too much change. Well, I never.
ちょっとお昼食べま、12時、ハムスターの顔。ハムスタさん、こんにちは。ケロッキさんこんにちはです。ハムスターの顔。レッドデッド2クリアしたので、続編を買いました。ハムスターの顔。今日のお昼はガストの出前にやっと笑う。そうそう。チーズハンバーグ、ハムスターの顔。ミッションとか表示されてないから何していいかわからんで、ハムスターの顔。 RDR1 って2の前作よね。拡大できたハムスターの顔、拍手。確か2の数年後の話が1です。ハムスターの顔。でも、1は2の前に発売されとります。ハムスターの顔。ネタバレスルー。でも、ネタを知らんがな。やれるならやってみろハムスターの顔。ハムスターの顔。にも知らん。あ、ストーリーの時系列的には1の方が後なのね。理解理解、冷や汗笑顔。エマさん、こんにちは。持っとるだろ。やりなはれ、ハムスターの顔。こんにちは。
I ain't the type to hold out on you, sir. Here.
What's next,
山じゃ、日が足りない。
Oh no! Don't look at me! Achtung!
ハムスターの顔。ミッションがどこにもないハムスターの顔、水滴。 あったわ、ハムスターの顔。
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Whoa!
ひげ剃りたい、ハムスターの顔。
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Right. Here. God damn it.
落とされてレースできぬハムスターの顔。
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Whoa. Let's go. Let's go. Slow it up now. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
ジョンの牧場どうなったんだろ、ハムスターの顔。これがミッションか、ハムスターの顔。町の名前かと思った、ハムスターの顔。
Well, hello there.
Hold it right
Holy
there,
crap.
partner.
Get clear of here.
Sheriff! Where are you?
I'll be darned.
Can't you do something? It's so upsetting.
I thought we were friends!
Looks like I'm gonna have to put you down. We're gonna haul your ass in. You twisting my prick?
Faster! Come on, come on! Faster! Yeah! Come on! Let's go! Yeah!
Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. What exactly are you waiting for?
You're
looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say.
仮に必要な道具手に入れたらできそうな感じするけどね。冷や汗笑顔。馬やらナイフやら。
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road.
あと猟銃も必要か考えるかを。
Have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny?
ストーリーある程度進めたらできるようになるんじゃない。Why?
I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go
かもですね。ハムスターの
I
顔。
appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Come on, bro.
You look like a man who's been through
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
The change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Well, hello there. Howdy, partner.
Crap!
Nobody's forward. Nice to see you. Young lad.
すぐ武器出してまう、ハムスターの顔。
Seems awfully convenient that they installed telephones next door to the property.
街の人には話しかけれないみたい。ハムスターの顔、水滴。
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Howdy, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
I see the way he looks at my wife.
If you have any night fevers, come back and see me.
I got a nose for falsehood, man.
He's just an under-friendly goof.
Oh, you ain't never lied yet. Old Grubb's doing a roaring trade these days. You don't?
That's good, thank you.
This is all my daddy's fault. I'll be rid of the job soon, though, I hope.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Biggest thing to happen at Coosa Place was my week on the bedside and Aaron's phone.
Sounds good to me.
Remember the miracle. Heed the warning. Repent. Angels are coming to Armadillo to separate the wicked from the meek.
Sorry, mister.
I was told to save this town, and I plan on doing it.
Bueno, senora. How are you, mister?
話しかけてたハムスターの顔。かけれたハムスターの顔。
Dear sir, hello. Hello, sir.
でも無視されるハムスターの顔。
Howdy, mister. Sorry, partner.
That was all riled on account of that mountain lion. Well, I'll be darned. Walton's crew has been getting rich yonder at Twin Rocks.
I'm here to pay my fine.
所持金がなくなったハムスターの顔。
Heard there's a fortune planted at Rio Lobo.
Hello there.
Wonder what old Nate Johns is going to do about all these Indians. Sky blue, milk white. I like.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hey, mister.
Crusko. Hello?
Easy, partner.
Oops.
How are you, friend?
How do you do?
信頼度上がったら対応も変わりそうよね。嬉し泣き。ワムスタさんまだ。新入りだししゃあない。ニヤッと笑う。これから成り上がりましょ。ウインク。はい、ハムスターの顔。
¡Híjole! ¡Qué bochornoso!
Hello, ma'am.
You need to buy a girl a drink.
Hello, miss.
Hello, handsome. Feeling lonely?
Forgive me, sir.
Beg your pardon?
Howdy, friend.
You well?
My apologies, sir.
Knothead!
Good heavens!
What the hell?
Stop all this killing!
Excuse me, sir.
Drop down to one knee as you cry his name. Say, I am Phil.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hot lad coming your way.
酒場でなんか飲もうとしたらハムスターの顔。
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you. Bad taps live up that way.
Bye. Ghost riders in the sky.
What's going on?
Hello.
また銃出してもたハムスターの顔。
Here you go.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Saved in his blood for repentance.
Well, look at you.
Howdy, ma'am.
I got iron to suit any need.
Hello there.
You surely won't regret a purchase. How do you do?
Hello there.
Well, I'm always after items of quality.
I heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his barn.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Friend. Those bears are getting more bold. Taking it right to the bottom of town.
Thank you kindly.
Must be gold.
Right now. Carry on. I hope give that bartender the hiding of his life watering this goddamn whiskey. How do you do?
I declare, does what just dribbled out of your mouth count for an anecdote in these parts?
なんもかえん、ハムスターの顔。
You know, Miss Paula,
Hey, you! Chicken-headed guy! Come over here! You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown.
You don't know me, mister.
"撃てないハムスターの顔。
Howdy.
Go! Have a good night, mister.
Well, as long as you ain't no shark, we'd be grateful if you joined
Hello,
us for a
sir.
few hands.
Hello.
Why, hello.
I'm a wetting my tonsils all night long.
Evening to you, ma'am.
This here is a real frontier store.
北西の山の中に金塊の財宝が。
I hope you see something you need. That big mountain lion down by the river killed another family last night.
知らんけど。取ってきて、ハムスターの顔。
Thank you.
Now here we are next time you need something. If you need something, I can order it. Be here in a couple of weeks.
お金ゼロ、ハムスターの顔、水滴。パシ強盗すればいい。
Hello?
ないが、なパシ、ハムスターの顔。うんこは、走り強盗。僕を稼がせてね。 そういえばまだやってない新ミッションありました。グラセフにハムスターの顔。エマ氏は全部やりました？新ミッション強盗、ハムスターの顔。
Mr. Mars,
やる暇ください。
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Thank you for telling
乗
me
り
all that.
方、ハムスターの顔。
Get back on that horse. We got work to do. Will you herd these cows or not?
Nice evening to you.
right, y'all. Come on, you dumb heifers. Ain't that hard, is it? Look at the cowboy.
Get right at them! Drive it this way!
Let's go!
Go! Nail it down! Keep going, Mr. Marston!
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come!
Squeeze back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Let's go!
I'll handle the stragglers. You stay with the main herd.
Come on!
Control that horse, will ya? You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
5ドルもろたハムスターの顔。なんも買えんハムスターの顔。
Ah, here we are.
新しい町に行庫、ハムスターの顔。誰かちん出た、ハムスターの顔。
Let's make this quick. Come on. Whoa. Last still.
この武器強いな、ハムスターの顔。
Come on. Now what, mister? Stop that! I need it more than you now. Come on! Come on, come on! Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
やっと着いたハムスターの顔。
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
Dickhead. What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon. Come on.
話聞いてなかったハムスターの顔。何するん？
Are you coming or not? Those bastards need to be taught a lesson.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Spring, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Keep up, will ya? Yeah!
Come on!
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Come on!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston.
You ain't taking me!
You up to hell's back door, Walton. Get to that crate. I got you covered. Christ alive. Take that feller behind the rock, boy.
You're trembling worse than a stutter in a twist.
You should have stayed in Armadillo, Marshal.
You ain't getting
Someone might as well have this.
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. I see one of them. Why don't you try pointing it at somebody before you pull the trigger, genius?
You got
Look out! There's one behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston. There's two more of the bastards. Take them down, boy. There's one of them. I'll teach you some respect for the law.
Die, bastard!
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos. Damn, Clark.
Unload that.
If you don't keep yourself under control, I may have to...
Follow me! Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. There's Walton. He's making a run for it. Take him alive if you can. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the ropes for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Come on.
お金が42ドルになったハムスターの顔。
All right, let's see.
レッドデッド2に比べてかなり一本道みたいハムスターの顔。では今日はここで終わります。ハムスターの顔。ご視聴ありがとうございました。ハムスターの顔。お疲れ様でした。ケロッキさん、お疲れ様でした。ハムスターの顔。エマ氏もお疲れ様でした。ハムスターの顔。では、ハムスターの顔、ネズミの顔。